There you go. See? Don't know why it was set so low. That was weird. Audi Glitchy Gamer. I don't know why it was set to 17. That was really weird. Hello, yeah, surprise stream because I didn't do a Funk Monday. So welcome to Funk Friday. Unless you're just randomly working on a map. So at the moment I'm just kind of wondering what to, because this awning was split into 3. Had these 2. I put into a Viz group. I've hidden them and now I'm just making one big one because it felt weird having it like repeating. It was weird. What map you working on? It's just a random Half-Life map. Just a random little scene. So like this. Hang on, I'll maximize the 3D viewport. So yes, so obviously we'd just like come through this alleyway. Got a little hidden space here. It's just a back alley sort of project I've been working on slowly. And then you come through here. Got all this malarkey. You thought it was pre-recorded footage. I don't pre-record. If I pre-record, that goes on the channel as a main channel video. I don't pre-record nothing. So yeah, just like I'm just kind of messing around with a map. So yeah, see, I'm just kind of deciding what to do here. I might just get rid of that. I'm gonna make this window a bit bigger. So let's set it to, let's see, maybe about there on that side, and on this side, go to about there. I did make this very tiny, yes. Grid size 4, damn it. So let's just shift this over to there. Shift this over to there. And then use the vertex tool to get us back on point. What game is this? It's just currently working in the Half-Life 2 Episode 2 editor. Well, I say Half-Life 2 Episode 2 editor, it's the Source SDK 2013 editor. Yeah. Alright, let's see how this works out. Not how I wanted. Damn it. It's not repeating well enough, is it? I need it just a little bit more, but not too much more. Hang on, if I just... nope. Set to 6. See what that looks like. 5.5. There we go. That looks better. Have I unreeled this yet? Have I what? Unreeled? Yeah, it's just... That's annoying me. Why is it doing that? There we go. It's not doing it there, I was doing it there as well. Okay. Oh. What am I making today? I'm just making a random map. Everyone was unaware of this. This was literally just a random Funk Friday stream because Funk Monday didn't happen. So yes, I'm just currently making a map. Right, I need to check if this is. See, it says it's illuminated, but what I like to do is just place small lights like this here. So we got this. So let's just copy and paste that one. Put it over there in front of it. Let's put us back to grid size 8. There we go. Hello to Russia. How is it going? Hope you are well over there. Now, why are you looking forward to this summer? Immortal Hawk. Is there a reason? Or alright, let's see. Let's have another shift over. So we've got some space that side and some space that side. Nice. Let's turn it into a funk detail. Because why not? Funk echo. Here we go. So the funk naming begins. Alright, so we've got those there. What texture was that? Trim. Let's find a trim texture there. Wow, wow, wow. Many things coming out like Black Mesa Zen, new Nintendo Switch games, and so on. That's fair enough. I mean, I'm looking forward to the Black Mesa release. So, hello Badgers, how is it going? Yeah, I'm looking forward to Black Mesa Zen release. Should be good. And plus, me and Comfates can continue our adventures together. Should be fun. But I'm not. Because it's just easy just to get this skybox. Because I'm just not I haven't got anything concrete in place yet. Hang on, I didn't even check if that was, yeah, it is. Right. I've just got a skybox around purely because it's just easier while I'm working out what sizes I'm working with, and then when I'm done I'll fall in metal ceiling. So metal ceiling. Some of the textures that I've realised haven't carried over, which has been annoying. Hey, thank you very much for subscribing. Yeah, I know it's not Monday, but it's Funk Friday. Funk Friday. Funk Fridays can exist too. See, right, so here I've got like this little ramp. I did have a other texture on it, but it just doesn't seem to work in in 2013. So, you know, it's going to be a small ramp. It's going to be used a lot. So you want something worn away. Funk every day. You do funk every day. So yeah, we want like a worn metal. That seems good. Let's have a look at this. Bottom, center, bottom. Right. Don't know. I might change that ramp because it's a bit. Don't know. Don't like these bits. Don't like these bits. Those bits can go. I might create sort of like a blocky block. Let's see. Raised up maybe. Fraggers. Maybe if I do the bottom one as a support and then the top one can have like hazards on it. Yes, that'll work. Right. So do it on this side and then we'll carry it over to the other side. So this side we'll use like just use this for a minute. That's our concrete, and then we'll have a hazard strip here. So metal. I'm into royal blood. I don't know what royal blood is. What about an unloading dock and then a staircase with a door? I was thinking of doing that because obviously, I mean, this was literally just going to be like some shitty place that's not been open for a long time. I was going to do an unloading dock around the corner. Can't find any hazard strips. Unless I've just gone right past them. Probably gone right past them, haven't I? Okay, I've only seen those. Maybe I'll just do that. Be really, really sneaky and... oh, God. What's going on? There we go. Right. Top. Left. Right. Why? Left. Right. Center. Top. Yeah. Oh, shit! No, that's not what I want to do. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. The yeah, like bumpers and stuff. I remember I did do something like that for Black Mesa actually. Let me see if I can find it. Doing it on this screen, so you don't see. Don't see my. Let's see. I remember we did do something like that. Was it that? No, was it? I mean, it might. We might just hit like a load of horrible missing textures now. But is this it? Ah, yeah. So we did something like that here. Don't know. That could work. Could work. Speaking of Black Mesa, how's OBM coming along? Going fine. Going fine, like it always is, really. I noticed you did an analysis of Downfall. Yes, although I'm not gonna lie, it probably was not my best analysis. Just because of how I was at the time, and looking back, I'd rather do a proper one. It was more. It was like a blind playthrough / analysis of your finished version of that mod. I'm looking forward to whatever you have in store, because I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun that time. And I actually did that on a Funk Monday, because we afterwards went into some of the yeah. Because I was picking things and speaking about like what you do, and you know how when you're walking, you know, as you're driving along, like, you know, when to start, you know, bits and pieces to catch your eye and make the player move forward. You know, in a game like Half-Life, you rely on the environment to tell the story and push you forward. It's not just the NPCs that do it; it's the environment. The environment's a very big factor in storytelling in Half-Life, which I think is a really, you know, it's a really fun thing for level designers to take advantage of. For a minute, I'm just gonna do this because otherwise we're just gonna be stuck on this fucking ramp for a minute. If need be, I will change it and I'll remove the ramp altogether and we'll make a loading. Frag's mapping cave, the frag cave. I'm sat in it. Hang on, camera's quite low down, isn't it? Oh shit. Which way? That way. Right, there we go. Metal. Right, so I mean, this is. I've got a fucking telegraph pole. I should probably move that. Let's shift it over to the shift it over here. Yeah, like here. Shift it there. They're frag bats in it. No, but there's it's Conface up there. There he is. That's the only creature here. Oh, and Froggy. Shouldn't the ramp be Funk Detail? That or a Funk Brush? Yeah, either. But at the moment, I'm not actually doing anything with it, so I'm not gonna turn it into any until I decide. Because yeah, it's just not much point. And this thing compiles in seconds anyway, so it's just fine. Noise PC, thank you, I built it myself. Oh god, what's going on? Yeah, it's not updated it has, but it's being weird. It was being weird. Right. Anyway, what I'd do actually, see, that's where it starts, isn't it? Because what I could do is actually have this over the other side. We carry this over from somewhere else, but I'll do that. I'll do that in a minute. This could be an unloading dock. I want to make this big. Actually, let's make this. Let's get this better in line, shall we? So let's say like there, and we'll lift this up a bit because this is very low. Because if we were to try and get a truck, I don't even know if there's a prop. So like, let's see if there's any trucks that we can use for reference. Truck. Yes, there is. Right, we'll use this. Apply. Don't want it in the ground, obviously, because you just kill immersion. Let's see how this fares out. It's alright. It's not a great deal of headroom, really, is it though? Is that still in the ground, or is it just? It's got flat tires, isn't it? Yeah, it's got flat tires. Flat tires. Flat tires. Right. I don't know. It's alright, I suppose, for that sort of truck, but don't know. Maybe like, but then again, you'd want HGVs for like unloading areas. But then we could do that around the other side. So like, you know, small little crappy things come in here. This is like a pedestrian way. That's been blocked off. We might make it look like it's in ruin, and that area's just like condemned. this, if we extend this building here, this could be like the unloading bay. Right here. So maybe do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's shift this damn thing. Let's just delete it for a minute. Delete it. Make sure we get the texture so I don't lose it, and then we'll make you blush from. I could just. Oh no, that's. Oh yeah, because I separated those two, didn't I? Right, we'll just extend this for a minute. Right. Get rid of that as well. Right, so. So where's, did we delete our truck? We did. Like an idiot, we deleted our truck reference. So let's bring it back from the dead, and not do that again because that's very silly. We need our reference. Yeah, that yeah, no, that would do. That would do. Right. Okay, so we're gonna need a reference point, and we have it. So now what we could do is have maybe, because obviously this has nothing in it. It's just a brush with the black texture on it. And then behind it, it's just like woo, hello. So suppose what we could do is turn this into like a foreman's office, so we could bring it out a bit more, have steps leading up to it, maybe like old rickety wooden steps leading up to it, so people go in, unload on the loading bay, and then they got to go out the office and get the paperwork, because you know everyone has to do paperwork. So we'll just get rid of that for a minute. And we will destroy this funk detail. Is it a funk detail? I think it is. Yeah, it's a funk detail. Let's move it back to the world. And hate our lives when we have to put it all back together later on. I mean, I might just get rid of this because this is really terrible. Actually, looking at it, it's not that great. I don't know. I'll keep it for a minute, but it's not very good. So let me get this, and this, this. Right. So you try turning it on and off again. You should try it. Always try it. Always give it a try. Right. How far do I want it coming? Up there. What the fuck? Oh, that's the yeah. Cool. Ugh, dev. Why did I forget dev textures here? That's really sloppy of me. Don't forget to dev. Right. Okay. Get rid of that one. Right. Oh, I did it there as well. What's wrong? What is wrong with me? Why? No one's gonna see those. I bet I did it here as well, didn't I? No. Yes, I did. Ugh. Right. Enough of me getting angry at my own incompetence. Let's do this. Right. I am actually gonna delete this bit because that's horrible. It's horrible. Oh, I just sort it out, innit? Ugh, why did I leave that there? I hate doing that. Alright, let's. Right. Let's just, yeah, cool. And we'll move this top section back to about here. 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 Yeah, probably gonna have to do that, I think, because if I've done that then it means I've done it in other places. Now I'm just like circling inside my own brush. It's like, where did I? Yeah, look there. Right, doing it now. Replace with no draw. Let's see. 31. Jesus, 31 textures I did that on. That's bad. It's bad. Right. So, we want to extend this out again, don't we? So, what I'll do is I'll create a quick brush here. And so how big is that? That's 40. Is that going to be a big enough? Right, just give me a second. Well, I'm not actually typing anything. Info player start, yeah. Right, that's not really big enough, is it? So we want it back a bit further. Just delete that. Just delete it. I'm not faffing with it. Faffing. Frag ain't faffing. Right, we'll do it like this. If you can't see it, no draw. Exactly. If you can't see it, you no draw it. And I didn't even stick to my fucking rule. What's wrong with me? Hang my head in shame. That's what. Right, just disgraceful behaviour on my part. Right. Cool. This is more of a size of a former's office or delivery office. I say former's office because that's normally what I deliver. We have to go back and do paperwork in. It's a foreman's office. Got to deliver your paperwork to the foreman, damn it. Sorry. Next gen mapping starts here. Certainly does. Prepare your butts. It's gonna get tasty. Cool. There we go. Right. So, gonna want a stairway. Gonna do a stairway. So, let's just make it here for a second. How thick? It's pretty thick. I was wondering if you would, because obviously with like metal stairs, they're not completely connected like this. There's always like a gap like that. I can get a bit too high, really, like that. So unless I do it like that. That's too, it's not going to go up. Could probably go up higher, like that, to be honest. If not, then I'm going to cry. Well, it should be fine. Right, we'll just, hang on. Put it against the wall. Actually, we'll turn it around, we'll do it the other way so it goes in this way. We'll have to sort that out. We'll have to sort that out. In fact, we won't do it like that. We'll do it, yeah, like that. So, right. And then we want it going up again. But obviously, it's going to go up like that. And then create a fixed point. So about here. Do 64 by 64 for a minute. And then Is it okay to have funk details or funk brushes clipping inside of world brushes? It's not. I've never really found it an issue, to be honest. I mean, generally it's fine, I'd say. Just if it is starting to cause issues, then don't do it. But generally, don't see many issues with that. This is when someone out there is just like, "What the fuck are you doing? Telling them that? Of course it's fucking terrible." But I've never seen an issue with it. You know, sometimes it's unavoidable. Especially if you get like something like, so say like when 2 points meet, you know, you've seen me do it 100 times, like 2 points meet, and I've like sewn up all the brushes so that the texture like aligns as good as it can. Sometimes those 2 points just look fugly, so you just stick a prop on top or another brush. It's just the way it is, and that's the beauty of level design, just getting away with stuff like that. Right, let's I'm gonna say these are. No, we're gonna go for metal. Hang on, let's see. Stairs. What we got? These are good. These will do good. They translucent. They are translucent as well. They would actually work really well, I think. You're never sure if you should trust the Black Mesa VMFs, especially after they found brushes that had used a carve tool. Yeah, that ain't good. Which... Did they really use the carve tool? What's that? I'd never seen that. That's actually pretty... I hate it when it does this. Why? Why are you doing that? These are meant to be used on longer brushes. Damn it. That should be right. These are meant to be thinner, aren't they? Gosh. I think they are meant to be thinner. Yeah. Damn it. How much thinner? That much thinner. 8 high, 12 deep. Is the proper dimensions for stairs in source. Really? 8 high, 12 deep. I'm doing 4 high, 16 deep. That's the problem. Jesus. So 8 high, 12 deep. That's the proper dimensions. Of course it is. Why am I fucking... It's fine. We'll do it again. It's fine. What's annoying me is how it's not giving me the option to select the faces though. That's what annoys me the most. VNN's dogs have run away. Who? Oh, VNN. Yeah, that's what like annoys me sometimes, is when you can't actually select a face or the world to align to. That drives me mad, because it's only like, is it going to happen when I apply it to this face as well? No, see, it doesn't. Why is it? Okay, that's fine. We'll just have to redo all this. That's fine. I don't mind. But what we'll do is we'll just redo this. We'll just texture up this one step quickly, and why can't link in YouTube chat? I swear I enabled it. Like, I don't know why it keeps not being enabled. It's actually really annoying. Clip don't carve. Can we get a shirt that says that? Yeah, why not? Yeah, I don't know why it says like. Did you try posting a link and it just got deleted then? Mine am I? Is that what happened? Nabbit. Dang nabbit. Gonna have to delete that. Move this up. Get rid of that. Move it up. Make it longer, damn it. Okay, right. Oh, nice. Legend. I will, because I always have an issue with stairs. Stairs are always so fucking annoying. Thank you for that. I'll download. Drag download. Thank you kindly. So look. Ah, cool. Right. So just I'll put them in the study pieces because that's where this is. Open maps, study pieces. Oh wow, nice. Oh, so this is using the texture correctly. So that's the X64 and that's 128. Nice. Thank you very much, Manamai. That is much appreciated. I'm just going to copy and paste this. Oh no, I do not want to close out. Hang on, we'll save this quickly as well. So just nice. Hey, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. The thickness per step can vary. Let's go. Oh damn it! I just loaded up Unreal Engine 4. I don't want to do that. See, the problem is it's like we can't see it because I've got the ticker in the way. But like here, where my mouse is, like I keep hitting it every time I want to go to Discord. It's annoying. It's bloody annoying. Did I close that one? Didn't I? No, I didn't. Right, select. Copy. When the footsteps on that player clip brush sound a bit off. In what way? Exactly. What I'll have to do is maybe resize the building so it fits in a bit better. But so we'll we won't let you send any links. That's weird. Well, it sounds as if you're stepping on metal. Well, might be an issue. So if I remember rightly, oh, it's not here. Should be fine. Yeah, it's You're meant to have the thickness. What? Hang on. You're not supposed to have spaces in between the steps. If you want spaces, just reduce the thickness of the step. Right, I get you. Yeah, so it's thinner, but you're not meant to. It's just meant to be all continuous one. I'm pretty sure you can assign yeah, it's fine. A bit of Z fighting wound doesn't hurt anyone. A little bit off. It's annoying. Fine. What I'll do then is I will put it on the corner and we will go upwards there. So I'll bring this to the corner. Yeah, I've been making a Black Mesa map. I'm using the FAF skybox, but I need to rotate it to match the map. But don't know how to. This upsets me. Do you know I made a skybox list for the Black Mesa maps? You should use that to make sure your values are all good. Unless you're just copying the ones from Black Mesa. This is just a back alleys map. Just a random back alleys map that I'm making. I've not actually played back alley in CS:GO, so I don't play CS:GO because I don't find it terribly great. I don't think it's a good game. That's probably just like lost me a lot of yeah. But I don't think it's a very good game. I don't like it. It's not because I'm shit, I know I'm shit, but that's not the reason. It's just I don't really find it that great. Don't get all the enjoyment out of it. I can understand why people enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, you know, each to their own. But it's just for me, it's just fucking hell, you know. Let's just get rid of this. That's doing the editing, right? So. Let's get back up again into 8. Right, we want 64. Right, cool. Oh, because I've moved all that, I need to. That's fine, I'll deal with that in a minute. It's fine. It's fine. Right, it's that up there? It's down there. Right. So we want a foreman's office. I think mapping for CS:GO is fun, but matchmaking is pretty bad. Right on. No comment really. I have no opinion on so I don't know what it's like or the issues people have with it. Like apparently people have some really bad issues with it. I don't know. It's a weird one. Let's get our dude back again because I'm gonna need him on a. Right, there he is. Right, that's too high. What's that doing up there? I don't know. Right, let's bring this all down. Jesus. There we go. Right. Foreman's offices typically have, let's just make a box. 64 by 64. Yeah, that works. Alright. So we're going to want window. So let's say to about waist height. Just above waist height. About torso, and then we'll have the window. Ooh, not like that, sat like that. Right. Lovely, very basic window, right. Let's just make this bigger. Now, I don't know if that's so. Yeah, it seems to be fine. So where are we from that edge then? It's gonna be a very small office. Unless I make the door here. Yeah, I'll make the door here. Right. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I know. I totally know what I'm doing. Totally know what I'm doing. Yeah. Yes, that fits in there. Right. Cool. So the door's gonna go here. About there. Right. Do do do. Do 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 do. Wap now. Now. I've seen the skybox list, but the thing is, I'm making it for the damn map. I put in the values of it, but it's messed up. Pinwheel Arts has been doing really well with his SFM that retells Half-Life. Cool, good. I I don't know who that is. Right, we need to be there, don't we? God damn it. Just ignore the glass, it's fine, right. Let's just set this at that at the moment. Yeah. Don't even know what I'm doing now. Oh, Foreman's office, wasn't it? Right. About there, so just bring these down. Dun. So it's like, Freeman, why haven't you turned your paperwork in yet? Freeman's goes like, shit, I haven't filed my paperwork to the administrators today. Damn. It's just, yeah, just quickly, yeah, right. You should go check him out. I will try. I will try taking them out. Alright, let's just get a door brush. From left, right. Too small. Something like that, isn't it? Damn it! That's gonna be way too thin. I suppose we could just shift this all to one that way. Still we were too small there. But then we're gonna want to do this. So we've moved 2 to the left and now we're 2 forward. Yeah, that'll be right. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Right. Just gotta copy and paste this. And then right. Cool. I can go over the top. Done. Right. No, it's just Half-Life 2 Episode 2. But it's just using the 2013 SDK. Obviously, I don't use the 2013 SDK much. Why is it some a load of my textures have disappeared? That's because obviously I loaded this up. I think it's not. It just doesn't have Counter-Strike textures in it. I don't know why. Maybe that's just something that happened. Or I've got to like mount the content myself. What is it after you? Don't know. Oh, either way. Right. Let's make sure we don't fall to our deaths when we're climbing up the staircase, because that's a health and safety hazard, and we will get done for it. We'll get the pantsuit off us, so we don't want that to happen. So we'll bring that down. There we go. Done. What I'll probably do is, what grid is this on? Let's have a look. We're at 2. Okay, so if we just we'll make our own little continuation of this here. I'll tell you what we'll do. Do this. So there we go, looks nice. Cool. Cool. Could not believe it was there. Right. And we'll just attack these vertices here on this one and on this one, so we can bring them in. There we go, nice. All connected up. Hey Zen, how's it going? Alright. Do not want that selected. Don't want that selected. Have this selected, right. So we need it this big. No, we want it just a bit smaller so we can connect up. I think we're going to have to use a small, tiny little diddy brush, aren't we? Damn. There we go. Just to fill in that small little gap there. And then we'll turn this into a funk detail as well. Right, so it was already on metal. I suppose you could just use that, can we? Nah, I don't really want. We'll just find something that's similar to metal stir. Yeah, not new job. It's gonna be good. I mean, this metal floor here is pretty similar. In fact, it is similar. Seems to be just without the stair bit. So bottom left, cool. Do the underside as well, and we also need to not forget to apply the textures here and here, and then we will turn, oh, not that bit, these bits into a funk detail. Cool. And then I need to, what's this piece again? It's gonna be a railing, won't it? Railing. That's it. Well, it's great that I can't even friggin'. What? Just rail. Handrail. There we go. Okay. That works. Right, yeah, okay, let's do this. Probably short. Short would probably short or medium. Medium probably work, yeah. Let's try yeah, it's not gonna be too long. Oh, God's sake. Right, we'll do short then. Short. Now it's gonna be tricky. Ugh, this also. Why won't you sit on point, my good sir? I hate it when they do this. Like, how did Val sit there and went, yeah, that works. That's fine. That's absolutely fine and dandy. This means I have to go like this. Where's that on? Hang on. That is, suppose it's on. Yeah, fine, it's on. It's not on though. Damn it. Why? Why aren't you on? Okay, bugger it then. We'll have, I think we can get a single one in there. Select single. No. Cap. Corner. Double rise. Single rise. Let's end. Double rise. Corner. Cap. I suppose cap will have to be it then, wouldn't it? Dang nabbit. God, that looks actually pretty hideous. Damn it! I mean, like doing it like that way, it fits, doesn't it? But that's really annoying. So now it's not tall enough. Bugger it, it doesn't need it. That's my simple answer for that. It doesn't fucking need it. Alright. This doesn't fit either. There we go. Yeah, I do. I'm not fine with it. I'm not fine with it. Right. Right, we do the same with this one up here. We're on grid size 2. Cool. So just do this. Metal texture. No clip. No draw, I mean. Not no clip. No draw. Touching the wall there. Yeah, cool. Over there. And then we'll create another one here to sort of link up to the wall. Cool. Right. Do 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 do. Like that. Then into. Yeah. Right. Like that, and like that. So then that could be like that. Do the same here. Like, why is that? Oh, it's because that one's selected. Damn it. Right, so there we go. Oh no, do it like that. Right, there we go. Coolio. Coolio. Right, just turn this back in an old draw, because no one's going to see this. And then we'll nick that, apply it up here, bottom left, right. Cool. I think we kept that. Yeah, we did. God's sake. Because no one's going to see it. No one's going to see it. If you can't see it, you know, draw it. Damn it. Right, we'll just. And that's going to be seen as well, isn't it? So we'll just do that. There we go. And same with here as well. There we go. And then. Do. Cool. Actually, we'll do that. There we go. That's better. Right. Yeah, that works. Cool. So let's just funk detail this. Cool. With a name like FRAG, safety is the first thing that springs to mind. Yeah, no, that's a fair enough point. Hey FRAG, hello, how's it going? The point of no draw is to save memory or FPS, right? It's so right. So every face that's got a texture on it, the compiler will calculate lighting on it. So if it's got no draw on it, it deletes that face. It's not rendering it at all. There's nothing being calculated. Nothing. Doesn't exist. So yes, it's for performance sake, really. Because if you have every single face in the world, like, you know, the back of a brush that you're never going to see, if you have that face textured, then the compiler's like, oh, so at some point in this mad map that you're making, the player's going to see that. So I better, like, you know, calculate if it has lighting or not, and do bounces off it. There's no point, because they're not going to see it. So you just no draw it, don't see it. Done. Finito. Finished. See you later. So yeah. So if you can't see it, if the intention's not to see it, no draw it. Alright. How's that looking? Yeah, it looks fine. Don't look too bad. We'll just do it like that. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Yes, it still matters if it's out of the skybox, no light on it. It's still going to be rendered, no matter where it is. You know, I could create a cube like out here in the disk, like, you know. Hang on. So, you know, say this is the playable area, and I create like a textured cube here. That cube there is still going to be calculated. Just because it's outside the skybox, not in a playable space, and you're never going to see it, it's still going to be calculated over there. There's just no point. Why would you do that anyway? That's silly. That's silly talk. That'd be so crazy. Alright. Where's the stream chat? I don't know. Where is it? Is it not here? Oh, hang on. There we go. If it's touching the void, it doesn't matter. No. 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 Still matters. It always matters. Right, I'm gonna get back up to there. Right. Wait, I don't. No. I want that there. There we go, like that. So it's on the end, and then we can copy paste. There we go. Nice. Right, cool. Control S. FRAG fix things more fast than Volvo. Do I? I don't think I do. I think a lot of people would disagree. Alright, let's just no draw this whole thing first. Right, where are we there? Aha. No, I don't want to do that, do I? I want to bring it back. So this is actually there. So that needs to be one out. So we actually have more room than I thought. That's fine. Let's get our guy out of there. Right, so pretty much all the maps made by Valve have brushes texture that they face void. Yeah, but the thing is, Valve, like, there's a big difference between the maps that Valve made back then to how we make it now. Like most of the stuff that people suggest, Valve never suggested it. It was what people found out, what worked. You know, in terms of how people map in the hammerheads are now, Valve's maps are actually quite sloppy in areas. That's what people would consider. They still worked, they still ran, you know, people still, you know, you played Half-Life 2, it was fine. But just general rule of thumb, a lot of it you probably wouldn't do. So like that's making these massive massive brushes that are just textured on all sides. You're only going to see one side, you know. I'm talking like massive, like, you know, a big 256 by like 512 brush, and it's only textured on, it's only like you can only ever see one side, but the rest of it's textured, and it's got a skybox texture behind it. It just, yeah, it's some of these things like now you wouldn't suggest doing that, but back then didn't really matter. You know, they were the first people using it. It was their engine. That's just how they saw doing it. It's not gonna work, is it? Yeah, it is. It's fine. Change it to Funk Monday. I'm not changing it to Funk Monday. It's Friday. We're doing Funk Friday. Damn it! I don't care what the thumbnail says. I don't care what I normally do. Breaking the rules. Damn it. Right. Now I'm gonna change this. I'll get it up my. Yeah, there we go. Right. So don't know what that weird sound then was, but damn it, I made it. There we go. Right. Flour. We need a station intervention. I'm sure you do. Glad I stumbled across the stream. Always happy to see people keeping the Half-Life community alive and going. Yes, there's a lot of us trying to keep it alive and going. Whether we succeed or not is another matter. Flour. What am I doing? Oh yeah, the roof. Right, so a roof's it's gonna be, don't know. Won't exactly be concrete. No, I mean it could, but don't know. Maybe like a dark, sort of mouldy, maybe. Look, I suppose that kind of works. Sort that out in a bit. We just want to get it going. Roads, how do they work? Make a displacement, yeah. That's what I'd suggest. Because you can make like the good thing about displacements in roads is, let's just draw that. You can make them curve. Like, so what you want to do is you want to make your road first out of brushes, and then once you're done, so you know, because it's easier to make it out of brushes first. So like if you're like snaking, making junctions, so then all your textures line up. Because then you can use like alt right click to properly align your textures as it goes around curves and stuff. And then after you've got your road layout done in brush, you then turn all the faces into displacement, and that way you can create little dips, like, you know, where like the texture shows like a little chunk taken out. You can create a little dip, and you can make them curve, because roads they're not flat. Roads are never flat, because they're slightly curved or sloped in order to make water run off them a lot easier. So yeah, that's it. So my suggestion: make it out of brushes first, and then turn it into a displacement, and have fun making your road as bumpy as hell, so that everyone's insurance premiums go up, and you laugh in your little lair of money. Frag, did you ever consider making an Alien Swarm level campaign, and would you reconsider it? Now Reactive Drop has been released with its own SDK. At one point I did think about making like an Alien Swarm. This was like years ago now. But yeah, Reactive Drop looks pretty good. If I get time, which I'm hoping to soon, then yeah, I probably will look into maybe making something, because it'd be pretty cool. Probably gonna have to put a pole here to make it look secure. Captain Distracto distracts again. Yeah, so yeah, now the Reactive Drop mods come out, I probably will. So don't know what I'm doing with the selection brush. Right, let's see if I go up about yay high to the floor. Right, now I want to make it a pole. I wonder if make it a cylinder. Metal. It's been released by mod team supporting more campaigns, weapons, and 8-player support. Yeah, I mean it's a pretty unique way of it's got a pretty unique level design style to it. The problem is obviously like with things like Half-Life, which I'm doing at the moment. You can play with the like vertical. You can you're not just thinking in a straight forward line from the player's view. You're thinking up and down as well. You can kind of work on that. So with Alien Swarm, you're fixed. But that's the challenge in itself, is making interesting gameplay in a singular plane of movement. But yeah. Dunno, who knows? Maybe a future Funk Monday stream could be Alien Swarm. Right, I was doing metal. Nah, not metal pipe, because it's a metal pipe. Could get away with metal pipe. Maybe. That might work. Bottom left. Yeah, let's try it. Let's see what this does. Does that look? Nah, it looks terrible. With elevators, yeah, with elevators and stuff. But what I mean is, as you're playing through, right? Let's see if I can actually just find a pole. Pole. Need a pole. I've got poles. So, what do you think, Froggy? Portals, elevators. Yeah. So look at this first pole. This shine pole. Well, that might actually work. If I make like a base for it. I mean, it's a bit piddly, isn't it? But so look. Let's do it. It's not sat underneath though, is it? It's on the point. Oh, it could look like it's bolted on, I suppose. Put that in the Half-Life 2 Guardian. Nice. Go. Right. So now obviously we got this floating pole. So let's see if we can find another model. Let's just try block. Cinder block. No. Could. Yeah, why not? Let's just just put that underneath. So it's a ghetto pole. Totally not gonna work. Right, come on. Cement. Concrete chunk. Barrier. Column. These are just gibs, aren't they? Yeah. Damn it. Concrete pipes, no. It's not what I want. See you later, Zen. Thank you very much for coming along. Yes, static props can create leaks if the map is not fully closed. Yeah, so like with like brushes can leak as well. You know, if you created a funk brush, well, any entity brush really. If the origin is outside of the playable space in the void, that can also create leaks. Yeah, so if pretty much if anything is in the void, it's gonna leak. And if there's a way of getting to the void via map, then the map's not closed and it can leak. So that's yeah. Brick. Post. It's called the postures now. Postures. I'm not gonna find anything, am I? I'd have to make something. Damn it! Fine. Right. Let's make a. Damn it. Right, there we go. Right. What we'd do. Oh no, that's the cylinder mode. Always do that. That's so annoying. Right. Okie dokie. Let's do this. No, I want to do this side. Yeah. This might work. Might not. Probably not going to work. And I'll probably be like, no, I don't like that. Destroying faces. Because it always does. Rule number 1 of mapping and hammer. Hammer is not your friend. Ever. It's never your friend. Just create a little shitty block. Right, yeah, so yeah, it's different to, so the way I normally map is completely different to how I stream mapping. I stream mapping like this, detailing as I go and doing little bits and pieces, so it's not boring. Like that is essentially it, because I did used to go through my whole grey box phase and, you know, getting the design down and testing like with just basic geometrical shapes. People just got bored and it wasn't entertaining. So what I normally do is let's just select this. Select this one. So what I normally do is I normally do a graph paper design. That's not what I want to do. Yeah, I normally do a graph paper design, and then make it smaller, I did. And then once I've got that down, I then go into an editor like, you know, Hammer or Unreal Engine, whatever I'm using, and throw down all the basic shapes that make out the outline of my design, test the functionality of it, see how it works, and then I start going through piece by piece, you know, expanding on the geometry of the level, fleshing it out, you know, adding in basic lighting. Then I do another pass where I start, you know, texturing, detailing, better lighting, you know, and then after once the level's like really sort of, to a more, I'd say about 75% complete, then I go in and do all the I/O, make sure that's all functioning. Well, no, I do an I/O pass when I do the first pass, but I do like final I/O, make sure it's all working, and then if I need to change anything, that's sort of afterwards. Yeah. So I've got like, I've shown it before, but I've got like this up here, so I just sort of do mind map it all, make sure like everything's good, like just write down random thoughts and just, like drawings and stuff, and yes, and then I could take it into an editor. Make sure I got you there. There you go. Right, yeah. So that's pretty much it. Go. Oh, no, no. I do not want to compile in this damn editor. So yeah. Right, I'm not going to spend too much more time on this Performance Office for a minute, because I'd like to get on with making this loading bay. So loading bay. We're going to need, so basic wall about yay high. Maybe a little bit higher. So we'll just say a little bit higher, because we'd say, like, you know, normal trucks actually coming in and doing this. So it'll be about there, and then would have, let's say about there. Would have that. Yeah, so that would be the loading section. So even though this is not an actual HGV, it's just a little LGV vehicle. So you say, you know, you back up, we'll have like some bumpers here on the side, so they, when they back in, they don't smack the wall. And then we'll create cracks with decals and stuff to make it look like they've actually, people have smacked the wall a few times, so we'll be in there. So yes. Right, I'm just going to take a quick 5-minute break while I go to the toilet. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't go changing that dial, and if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe! Do it now! Do it! Alright, we're back. Okay, so we wanted to make a loading bay. And we will. We will. Trust me, we will. So we want to make this in line with the office over here. Probably move this back actually. We'll put it to here, so it's on the edge. Okay, so we want to size up. So normally with loading bay, size up that. We use this as a point of reference as well. So how high and tall it is. So let's start making. Thank you. It's good to be back. This music's gotten very chilled. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Right. So I have one loading bay here. That's just for like loading in things, and then we'll have another one here that like has a crane, like pulley thing over the top. So this one's just your bog standard loading bay, like that. And we'll just assign this lovely brick texture to it for a minute, and then yeah. So the next one I'm gonna say, so that's 120. So it's like there. Just want it to be like a bit further away. Actually, we'll set it to like the edge here. Just want it to be a bit further away. I'm gonna have this as like a big opening, so if, like, you know, yeah, I didn't want to do that, right? So let's use this as a point of reference. So I want it to be like that. Move this over here. Like that. I'll probably change this up later for smaller brushes when we're detailing again. Right, so let's just drag this over a bit more. There we go. Right, so we'll have like some overhead thing that loads things into this. Actually, we might make it so that the ground goes down, like a slight ramp. I'll make this a bit wider because of it. So if we move that there, yeah, that works. Like that. Okay. So let's do it like this. And then like that. So it's lower down. And we'll set it so it's like this. We'll start there. Yeah, right. What the? God damn it. Right, so we want it to be lower down. Not too much lower down, but lower down. And then we'll drag the... Why can't you have level design classes? I don't know. Why can you not have level design classes? Well, that's going to be too steep actually. So what we'll do there is just pull it back a bit more. So about here. So what we'll actually do is we'll make it so this is like the cut off for the building here, and then you can come through. So it'll be like a corridor here for HGVs to come down. They can split. It'll be like a turning turning circle. Actually, maybe it would probably be better to do it that side then. Damn. Okay, we can fix this then. If we just copy all this. Hang on. Yeah, just copy all this, right? And then move this over here a second. Oh. B, right. Don't know why it's gone down so low, but it has. There we go. This will be like there. Yeah, that works out a lot better. I'm gonna donate then. $50. All donations go back into what I do, and that is stream. Right. Might put like a window in here at some point, I don't know. But for now, this is how it's going down. Right, and then we'll shift this one over here. Like that. Cool. Expand this out a bit, so up there. Ugh. The hell's that flying around? Oh God! What? Little fly, little black fly. Damn you! Damn you, sir! Damn you! Alright, then we just wanna. Ugh, I don't like it when it does that. Let's just sort that out. There you go. Alright. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Dun, 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 dun. We'll just copy this texture over for a minute. Right, so here as well. So why not? Right. Actually, I don't want to do that, but because what you want to do is obviously because it's sunk down, you want to make sure that you show that there's like supports like here and here on each side. So what we'd want to do actually is just one brush and then do the. Did not want to do that. Let's do this like that, and then another one underneath. It goes down like this, and then we'll just copy and paste it to the other side. Now you're probably wondering why sometimes you see me making sure I click on a brush when I'm like creating a new brush. It's because Hammer will create the next brush that you make using the dimensions of the last thing you selected. So that's why sometimes if the last thing I selected was a model, then it does the height of the model, and you know that's why sometimes the things like halfway between the grid and it's raised in the air. You know, so that's why. If anyone wondered, if you didn't, then free information. Right, so we have yeah, it can differ. So sometimes I do things from a gameplay perspective, and yeah, so I mean it's hard to explain, right? So what I tend to do is I want to, you know, I have like a gameplay idea, and then I think like where that would be suitable, like what sort of environment that would work in. And sort of build around that. Sometimes like this, you know, I just make I just make a map. Like, you know, I make an area, and then I will try to insert gameplay into it. Everywhere in the world needs a purpose, though. Like, every building needs a purpose. You know, that's essentially how I roll. So, and sometimes, you know, whether it has, you know, because even if it has nothing to do with the gameplay, it's always good to assign life to a building. But yeah, so I tend to flutter between the two. I tend to sometimes have a gameplay idea, and then work out sort of the scenario it could be in. So it's essentially inserting the scenario into the gameplay, and then sometimes I'm, you know, something like this, and then I go, well, actually, what can I do gameplay-wise in this area, and then I try inserting gameplay into it that way. So yeah, I tend to flutter between the two. With varying results of success, because sometimes it's hit and miss, but you know, because sometimes I've had a really good idea for like a gameplay scenario, and you know, because of the choice of map that I've decided to place it in, it hasn't worked out. But that's not to say that the gameplay isn't, you know, wouldn't work in another map. So sometimes what I do is I kind of put them into a folder with a note, like a text file attached to it, the gameplay, what the gameplay was, and the scenario I've tried it in, so I can come back to it later and go, well, I've actually had a good idea for what different scenario it could be in. And then we go through the whole mind mapping thing. So everything on that board is as well is going to go in a blog post at some point for Operation Black Mesa. So yeah, I've got loads of notes. Got notes coming up my ass. Yeah. So this one. What's this one? What did I drop? Yeah, this one. This Pac-Man notebook. Hang on, there we go. What's this? I've just got like stuff like displacements and different lights and settings I found that worked for them, and yeah, roads. There you go. So step by step. Oh, this is because I was yeah. I remember why I did that now. So I was basically doing what, because someone had asked me how to do roads, and I said. So I worked out, so 2 lanes are like 256 units width, and a 4-lane road is 1024 units width. So you create the road brush, open face edit, select top face, paint your, yeah. Yeah, middle of the road is slightly higher than edges. Create curve for rain runoff. So it's just, yeah, I got. Yeah. It's also another good thing. Just write notes. Always have like a small notebook hanging around, and just if you got an idea or something comes into your head, write it down. And then you can come back to it later. If it's going to work, it's going to work. If it doesn't, it doesn't. As long as you have that there, then you can come back to it at some point and be like, well, actually that worked now. Or oh, that building I saw the other day, and I did a quick sketch of it. That would work really well now. I wonder what it looked like. Oh, it's in my notebook. Oh, there you go. This is essentially the point in the evening where I'm just rambling level design nonsense, but hopefully it all makes sense. Hopefully. Let's actually do my edit. I wanna. There we go. I'll just connect that up as well. Alright, righty then. Okay, so we got rid of our reference point again, don't we? God damn it, truck. There we go, right. Okie doke. It's not, there we go, right. So yeah, like imagine HGV coming down here. It would work. I would hope. Can't really see chat, can you? Hang on, let's see if I can put the. Is that better? That's better. There you go. I can actually see what you're saying, even though it's like eclipsed this top corner here. That's actually a lot better. Oh, just realised I got disable. There we go. Ominous. There you go. Like that's a lot better. Jesus. I was wondering, it's like everything's got this weird hue to it, and I realised flux was enabled. I normally disable it when I stream. Yeah, so if we have like a staging area here, so we'd have, and what I mean by staging area is sort of like a waiting area for trucks. Let's just yeah, that's fine. Right. So, why is that? Right, hang on, let's just replace that as well. Replace it with no draw. So how many textures have I done like that then? 6. Oh, that's alright. It's not too bad. It's not as bad as the other one. So yeah, we'll have like a staging area for trucks. So you can do that with like decals and stuff. So let's just have a look at decals. See what decals they got that I can use. Hopefully. There we go. Use that one if they haven't got like stripes. This is just Gibbs, blah blah blah. Yeah, right. So we'll use that one. So I'm going to be using an overlay for this, so I can resize it. Because if I do a decal, it's going to be a set size, and it's tiny, and I don't want it that tiny. So I'm going to use an overlay. We're going to have it so that trucks have to wait like sort of to the left here. Obviously make it bigger, so we'll grab our good old reference lorry. He's now in the ground, and okay, so if we set it like this, a bit longer, like that. So that's the so we'll have 2 of them. And we'll have it like this. There we go. Cool. Oh, truck's just in the road now. There we go. Right. We can't really see them, so we're going to duplicate them. So just a bit lighter. Just make them out a bit better. Obviously we'll have like a wall here. Actually, what we might do is we might create like a curve. So it's like a wall, you know, a wall here, curves in, so it's lights above. Maybe like a little snack area. I don't know. So we want to sort this out. So let's get a trim texture. Trim. Beam. What on earth? What's this called then? Track. I don't want a track. Track. Oh. Truss. Yeah, truss. Let's do this. Truss. Trust. And then we'll do Santa. Cool. And then do wool. Right, so we want something like this. So it's like metal banded, so it shows support. Oh, I could have done that actually, couldn't I? Let's have a look. Oh. Top. Yeah, see, that would have looked better. That's alright. We'll keep that actually. That's not bad. Cool. Obviously, this floor is going to look, you know, it's just constantly repeating. So we'll change some of it up for like concrete, because tarmac, we're already in concrete. I mean, we could do it so it looks like this lane's going down, but I don't think there's much point, to be honest. So we'll just find a sort of asphalt looking one that looks a bit like one. And then here we'll split the floor here. Just we'll do it later, but what I tend to do is I go around separating the floors and then creating, like, not creating separators in between them, but just creating bits where they, you know, there'd naturally be like different, you know, so this might not be used so much, so it's like, well, like here, so it's like, you know, the floor's pretty crappy and stuff like that. I suppose we could do blend textures as well. But yeah, whatever. Right, just gonna copy this as well. I think we'll have to get down to the finer points. So here, that works. 1 over. The chat is dead, eh? Yeah, it is. It always goes dead. It's fine. I'm used to it now. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. Right. I mean, what's the time? Yeah, it's like 5 to 11 anyway, so I'm probably going to stop in a minute. So, yeah. Let's find... I mean, I don't know if they got any... So like I said, I don't, like all the stuff that's in Counter-Strike doesn't seem to be in. I don't know if that's because it's a single player, not multiplayer. That's probably it, isn't it? There's time marks. Handy. They're pretty crap, though, aren't they? You can barely see them. They indicate like I still got them bloody. I guess better. So I still got them. We could do this again, and then there we go. Maybe move it. 1 in, 2 in, 2 in, there we go, right. I'm hacked, goddammit. Yeah. Hats not very alive, I don't think, are they? Was that hattist? Am I being hattist? I think I'm being hattist, aren't I? Right, let's let's stop jibber jabbing. Right, so we're using this basic old friggin' texture here. It's not really that great, so yeah. I don't know. I'm probably gonna stop there for night, because I don't want to start getting to the point where I'm just freezing a lot and I'm not thinking a lot. So yeah, so I'm gonna continue on Monday, or we'll do something else. We'll put, like, you know, with Unreal Engine 4, or you know, whatever. Depends. Let me know. Either hit me up on Discord or on Twitter or on the YouTube channel page discussion thing that's there, is there. So yeah, thank you very much for coming along tonight. I appreciate everyone who subscribed, and I appreciate all of you for hanging around and joining me. So until next time, have a good weekend and good night.